Naitwa Dr. Ngulungu. Tumefanya postmortem na hawa ni relatives the father. Alafu tuko na human rights na tulikuwa na another relative ambaye ameenda who is also a doctor. Na tumeangalia mwili, tumekuta akona few bruises, akona bruises kwa kichwa, akona bruises kwa mgongo. Lakini as we dissect those bruises, we are not seeing a major damage to the tissues. But when you look at the internal organs, the body is showing there is actually lack of oxygen. The person died because of hypoxic brain injury. But it is not clear because there is no evidence of strangulation. There is no evidence of kufunikwa. There is no evidence of anything which is actually blocking the airway. Now we are wondering what really caused this hypoxia. We have also taken some tissues for further investigation. And then the other thing, we are told the body was found somewhere floating, but there are no clear features of drowning. So the only thing I can say, this person died because of lack of oxygen. And then I can say this hypoxia is under investigation. That is the only thing I can say. So don't take me far from that, because I'm not going to have answers for that. It is under investigation.
Yeah. The body parts have been taken here.
Toxicology and other chemicals in the blood, they are going to be checked whether that was the cause of that.
Jina langu ni Peter Bei. Nimetoka kutoka Laikipia kwa ajili ya maafa ambayo imefanyika Nakuru, Lake Nakuru. Mimi sikuwa najua chochote wala siishi huko. Lakini mara nyingi sana nasikia maafa kufitia Lake Nakuru. So juzi ikanipata, nikapatwa na habari kwamba kijana yangu aliingia kwa lake na hakupatikana na hata sasa. Kwa siku hiyo ilikuwa ni Tuesday, ilikuwa ni siku ya Jumanne, lakini mwili ikapatikana Jumatano. Na sasa tumefanya postmortem, tunaelezewa na daktari hakuna injuries, lakini mimi mwenyewe nimeona kuna injuries mahali, ingawaje wanasema haijaingia ndani, haijafika ndani ya mwili, lakini siko. Na wanasema ukosefu yenye ilisababisha kifo ni ukosefu hewa. Je, kama mtu alikuwa na life jacket, aingia kwa bahari, atadhingi chini kweli? Hawezi dhingi chini. Si atakuwa sasa atakosa oxygen namna gani? Hawezi kosa oxygen akiwa juu ya maji. Hawezi kosa oxygen. Kwa hivyo tunaona hapo lazima kuna kitu ilifanyika basi. Kama alikuwa na dhingi tungesema alikosa oxygen kwa sababu ya kudhingi huku ndani. Na sasa kama hajadhingi atakosa oxygen namna gani? Si ni aidha tu basi kama ni kufungwa hewa. Aidha kufungwa mdomo akose kupumua, ama kufaishwa karatasi, ama kitu ambayo inaweza zuia hewa. Kwa hivyo tungeomba serikali hiyo investigation, wanasema wataenda kufanya investigation, wafanye investigation kwa haraka ili tuweze kujua chanzo ya kifo ni nini. Ni hivyo tu ndio nasema serikali wachukue hatua, kwa sababu hiyo maafa hata Lake Nakuru ni mingi sana, imezidi. Wala tu sisi pekee yetu tunalalamikia, lakini kuna wengi wanalalamikia maafa kupitia Nakuru hapo. Kwa hivyo tunaomba serikali wafanye uchunguzi ya kutosha kabisa. Hii kitu hii Lake Nakuru itamaliza JNC. Naonekana basi itamaliza JNC. Serikali wakikosa kutuchukua hatua ama kufanya investigation mzuri, basi watoto wataumia, ama vijana ma JNC wataumia. So mimi naomba tu serikali wafanye hivyo, wafanye uchunguzi haraka, waendelee ili hii maafa iweze kusimama. Asante.
Kwa majina naitwa Samuel, ndugu yake Justus. Leo tumekuja kwa postmortem ambaye daktari ametoa taarifa, lakini tunangoja hiyo sample zimepelekwa kwa maabara, tungoje matokeo. Sisi tunaona ni kama alibano yani kupatiwa, alikosa hewa kama kudroniwa, lakini kudrona hapana. Lakini alikosa hewa. Tujui kama alikuwa alifunikwa na polythene paper ama alifungwa mapua, hatuelewi.
We were here today to do the postmortem examination of Justus Ekimomol. This is the brother, this is the father, and we were trying to establish what was the cause of death. You know, from the witnesses or the fishermen who have been fishing with him, informed us that on 19th he left home at night and went for fishing, and the following day is when he was he went missing. They went to look for him in the police stations, expecting maybe he was arrested, but they did not find him. So at around the same morning, on 19th, around saa sita, is when some of the fishermen reported that there was a body in the lake. So I was informed by the families of the late Brian, because when they heard that there was a body which has been found, they thought maybe it belongs to Brian. So I told them to meet me here, and we came here, and when the body was brought here, I saw it was a fresh one. It was not for Brian. Even the family who were here, they said it was not for Brian. What I can say that as the doctor has explained, there are still further investigations to be done. He has said the victim died due to lack of oxygen, which there is many ways of people lacking oxygen. You can be folded, you can be put in a polythene paper, and so we cannot say what really happened, but the fact remains the body lacked oxygen, because even the lungs showed that there was struggle for that oxygen. So that's the much I can say. But for the investigations, we are calling the government to have independent investigations concerning the murder which have been happening at Lake Nakuru. We have been having many cases within this year about young people who have died at the lake, trying to look for livelihood. We know it is illegal, but we have mechanisms whereby even if somebody has been arrested illegally fishing there, should be taken in the process of justice, should be taken to court. So we are wondering why these police officers are killing these people. The other thing I can say is that we are still pursuing the abduction and missing of Brian. Yesterday there was an application of which was done by Boko Africa for inquest to be opened. But we are still saying that we are still looking for justice for all those people who have been injured, those who have been died in the lake, to be seen. Because since 2021, when this conflict between fishing at the lake, I think we have 4 people who have been murdered in the lake. There are 4 people who have been shot. While the police, the rangers went to the estate to look for fishing nets, and I think those cases are still pending. We are wondering why none of those cases have been investigated to a conclusion, because we have both Nakuru East DCIO and Nakuru West DCIO, who maybe can say why these cases which has been reported to their offices have not seen justice. So it is very sad to see that many families are crying everywhere, murder cases everywhere, not only to the fishermen, but we also have last week, but when we had a case from Eldama Ravine, whereby a person was shot on foot and was also brutally beaten, and we did the postmortem, and all these cases, both from KWS, KFS, and other cases of abduction of Gen Zs and other murder which are coming up in the world, I think the government have to do something, because our president, when he took over, he promised us that we'll never see more murdering cases, and that's why he came up with a new police force in the DCIO's office. So we are expecting, we were not expecting these cases to be rampant in every part of the country, which is happening. So in conclusion, I just say we need to, these killing, murders should come to a stop.